Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you all so very much. Appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, okay? Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is enjoying their day. And let's get into some things. You know, it's some more stuff coming out, y'all. Now, I'm going to just break this down really quick. It's seeming more and more like, you know, a lot of information that's coming out now with even Makita's brother, you know, one of the brothers coming forth saying that Dolph used to come in the afternoon and get some cookies. He didn't usually come, you know, in the morning hours. People are saying that those strawberry and lemon cookies are not even on their menu at that location. A lot of stuff is not making no sense. I keep telling y'all, it sounds just like this whole Mo3 thing. Just a lot of stuff that seemed like people just made up something just in case people asked. That was the number one red flag for me, for someone that was so crazy about Makita's cookies to not go and buy their favorite cookies, and they stopping by there, or they're getting ready to go back out of town. So you would take you know, a little stash of cookies with you. It's just like Sean G and Skull them is over there acting like them the best cookies in town. And you see when they ordering them, they getting a lot of them, okay? So why would Dolph go there just to order 2 cookies for Mama and, you know, 2 strawberry cookies and 2 lemon cookies and not get his own? And it's just so much information that's starting to pile up and come out now that just don't make any sense. Now, like I said, Rose Gold said in one of her videos, she said that, you know, she was like suggesting, she didn't know for sure, but she said, could the mother have came by that morning to drop off cookies? Because I said, was she coming by there for the, you know, say her, you know, her goodbyes to the store? Like, man, this is our first location, and it's about to be gone. Because they said she just popped by out the blue. So, especially when you got another location, and Maurice was already supposed to be coming to that location. So what was the purpose of her having to come by there too, when her husband was already, you know, about to come up there? So he could have took care of the place and made sure everything was good and running right. So she could have went straight to the downtown location. So it just seemed odd that she even stopped by there in the first place. To me, I say, you know, I said it was because, you know, she wanted to get her last look at how the place was before, you know, the polices and all of, you know, the place get boarded up and all of that stuff, and the chaos hit when Dolph was about to get taken out. Now, it could have been, she could have been dropping off some cookies, but if she was dropping off cookies to the place, I don't know. It don't make sense, because I think they said that before she go to the other store, she was coming by there to check on the place. So if she was coming by there before she went to the other store, then how could she have brought cookies? I don't know. I'm questioning it, but maybe, you know, they had them ready for him. I don't know. But if that's the case, like I said, they knew he was coming. They had to know he was coming if somebody did drop some cookies off or whatever. Now, my thing is, you know, it's information coming out now too, and you can't believe all the bloggers, because a lot of bloggers, you know, they have more than one channel, and they're not letting you even know that's the other channel. Okay, and then when they have these robotic voices and stuff, you don't really know who is running these pages. So now there's another scenario coming up, and they're saying that the cameras were never changed at the first location. They only put new cameras in 2 weeks before, whatever, at the new location. So why would they out and out tell another lie, you know, boldly on the news and everywhere else, on, you know, everywhere, that there were new cameras put in at that store if it wasn't? So, you know, it seems like somebody's trying to change the narrative again, or are they? You know, it's just too many twists and turns with this that lets you know that somebody in a higher position is trying to sabotage this case. They really are. From, the crooked cops to the politicians to the family members to, it seems as if someone is trying to sabotage this case, y'all. Really bad. Okay? Because a lot of things just not adding up. And like I said, if I'm going to stop back, even if I don't have the taste for something at the moment, I'm still going to, if I'm making a trip to a store, ain't no way I'm going to go to that store and I don't get my favorite along with somebody else's that I'm getting. Okay? And like I said, I have people coming in my comment section saying, well, I would be quiet too about the case. I understand that. But when you think about, there have been stories coming out saying that the police haven't even been, cooperative with Dolph's family. Now, this is a story that came out. I don't know if it's true or not. But they were saying that the police haven't been even cooperative with the family as far as the video footage and all of that stuff. So if that's the case, then how in the world can you sabotage the case or mess up the case by letting a little bit of something out? Okay? Now let me tell y'all this. Saying certain things is not going to mess up the case. It's so many answers that needs to be answered. Just like I told y'all the buzzer. That's not nothing major, but it's something major. That's a big, big plus if you know if the door had a buzzer on there or not. Okay, y'all? I keep saying this. That's a big plus. So it's not going to mess the case up if, Dolph's brother and this is somebody that been in and out of the jail, okay? Dolph's brother's name is Demon. His nickname. You mean to tell me that the police can put a muzzle on a demon? Make it make sense, y'all. It's nothing wrong with Dolph's brother saying, there was a buzzer on the door. We had to get out, we had to get buzzed to get out. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with them saying that part. If they don't say anything else, why won't you at least say there was a buzzer on the door? Or it wasn't a buzzer on the door. There was no buzzer on the door. There's nothing wrong with saying particular things. And that does not mess up the case. It lets you know something. And I keep saying this. It lets you know quite a few things if there was or wasn't. So, people... I understand that he has kids and all this other stuff. But the thing of it is, from my understanding, Dolph didn't even live in Memphis anymore. And people are like, oh, she might be scared and this and that. This woman don't live in Memphis. So what is she scared of? If she's not even from there. It's nothing wrong with letting a little something out of there to let people know, It amazes me how some people can be so quiet. And then some people can talk their head off. Like FBG Duck mother. She was going to get revenge. Well, not revenge. She was going to get justice for them taking her son out by any means necessary. Did her talking mess up the case? No, it didn't. If anything, her pushing and pushing and pushing and keep talking about it helped bring light to it. And they still got all the guys that, were involved. And they still working on it. It's a Rico case right now going on with the FBG Duck case. And this woman stayed on the internet talking about everything that was going on. And not only did she push the issue, the fans pushed the issue. So if FBG Duck Mama talked about the case and the case still is getting solved, then please stop coming to me talking about, oh, if they talk, the police told them don't say anything. Please, y'all, cut that out. We as a people, we can't afford to be quiet all the time. Because when we be quiet about things, things get brushed under the rug. Now, if that's what your family want, things to get brushed under the rug and things to go back to normal so they can stop looking on the internet, seeing their child or whatever, and people talk about it, then that would make sense for you to be quiet about it. Because you don't want to keep hearing about it. But not hearing about it means no justice. Because there are millions, if not billions, of cases that's been tucked away unsolved. And just because they arrest 1, 2, 3 people, when you clearly see there's more people involved, do you want to just the people that's in there to get, caught up, and not the people that's the main people behind it? The people that's the money people that's behind it, that dropped the actual bag, that paid people to do this? Because like I told y'all before, as long as you got people out here that's doing the dropping of the bags, they can get any desperate person to do some stuff. So just arresting the person that, actually did it is not helping. It's not doing anything, because they can go and pay somebody else to do something. There needs to be examples set when artists are out here mingling and tingling in all kind of street pharmacy stuff, crimes that's taking people out, putting bags on people's head. This is what I was telling y'all. How do we get rid of a problem like this? Unless then you go over a lot of people's heads. It has to be a political thing now. People have to ask for certain rules and laws to be put in place for their vote. If you're going to give these people your vote, then we need to start putting stipulations with those votes. Okay, y'all? Just think about this. Think about this scenario. If artists can't get radio play, if they cannot stream their music, if they cannot put their music on social media, if they're involved in any kind of case of, any kind of crimes, do you all know the crookeds that'll be out here? You would have some real music back on the radio. You would have some real music back on YouTube and different platforms. Do y'all understand the difference that would make? Do you understand that if they don't have no criminal records, or they're not involved in open cases, or something is pending that they put a bag on somebody, their music can't get played? You're stopping their bag from them making more money to put other bags on people's heads. You're stopping them from being able to, to rise out here over some evil mess that they're getting involved in. You're cutting back on violence in the community. Just think about this, y'all. And you can actually ride around in your car again and listen to real music again, because you're not listening to all of this, I put a bag on them, I took them out, and putting their covers on the, the cover of the video, the photos of somebody in their casket. How do you get to the bottom of these things if you don't do something major? You have to fight fire with fire. And the only way that you're going to be able to stop a lot of senseless people being taken out for nothing, for insurance policies and all of this other stuff, is if they are involved in cases. Their music can't be played nowhere, no how. This cuts down on crime right there. Because people, ain't trying to get into the rap game by dissing other people all the time. They're going to have to get into the rap game and other games by pure talent. Being able to rap about anything except for, taking people out stuff. And if they are rapping about taking people out stuff, then it'll be something that they made up and not something that's a real case that's going on. So, how do you get rid of this mess? Outside of doing something major like that. If people like, okay, just say Sam G. just say it's CMG. We're gonna put them as an example. They are associated with people that's locked up right now that tried to take Dolph out before, allegedly, y'all. Okay, so people are, word on the street is there's so many ties to them with this Dolph being taken out this time. Not from just before being hit up, but this time. Now think about this. If CMG is in the middle of all of this mess right now that's going on, their airtime has been taken off. You don't have to be tortured. Listen to their music when you're riding around and you know that, allegedly, that they're a part of taking Dolph out. So, no radio play. Okay? This also cuts out these snakes that some of these DJs that's getting paid under the table to not play ops music but play the other people's music. So this cuts out all of that mess with them being paid under the table. Get your check that you're getting paid from the radio station and stop being, doing things on another level that you just cut out playing particular people's music, even though their music is good. Like Mo3 music was being blackballed. Okay? And they are saying that, Dolph was being blackballed too. They were trying to blackball Dolph. So this cuts that out. Okay? CMG them don't get no radio play. Okay? CMG can't get no streams. Think about this, y'all. CMG can't get, and this is just an example. I'm just saying CMG. Okay? Because all this stuff is going on right now. Not only can CMG not do anything, which is your body, then his artists are not allowed because, you're under that label. Is y'all feeling me now? You can't put any videos on YouTube. This would hurt them in a major way. They can't do any concerts if they're involved in open cases or has any ties to them. This cuts down so much crime. Think about this, y'all. It cuts it down. And it also cuts down future artists that's coming into the game, these drill rappers that's out here with a boatload of cases already on their roster from other people they done stuff to. Ain't no future in rap anymore if you're out here doing crimes. So now you got to get on YouTube and you got to grind. And you got to grind off of just pure talent, not off of how many body counts you have and all of that. Okay? So it just need to be some rules changed around. Not only does this cut down, like I said, artists being taken out and bags put on their head, because if you this gonna make people that's record labels only hire people that don't even have no kind of background like that. Because if I'm spending out this type of millions of dollars for to sign an artist and then he turn around and get in some trouble, I'm losing money. So I'm about to just sign people that can sing and that can rap without all of this drama going on. This not only cuts down all the mess and the lawsuits and the going to jail and the this and the that and the artists being taken out and the families and the this and the that. It cuts down the street associates that's tied to these artists. And it cuts out crime in the community because they're not getting into it because the rappers aren't getting into it. Okay? So when you have people like Jay-Z that's jumping on here talking about they want to pass a law so that you can rap about people that you're taking out and humiliate this person over and over again on the internet, and the family has to sit back and listen to this mess that you helped take this person out and these people are rapping about it. Instead of him going that route, why didn't he go the other route? And if you have criminal records and all of this stuff, there's no airplay. Nowhere. There is no concerts. Then this keeps money from getting in the hands of the wrong people like Black Youngster, which is a wild card. Who wants to put millions of dollars in a person like him pocket when he's out here putting bags on people's heads and laughing about it and making videos with, Thornton on the, in the video? at the grave sites. So when you're doing things like this, cuts out all of that mess, y'all. It's ways that people can do things, but will they do it or do they want to? That's the question. Because they like all of this mess going on in the communities. They like, you know, people of color taking each other out. They love this mess that's going on. Like I said, you're doing just the job of, you know, people that do not like blacks. That, you know, for years have went around and did crimes toward people of colors. They're sitting back, like I said, eating popcorn, watching the news to say, you know, have a party. And sit back and laugh at the people that's taking each other out. Because it's making it look as if, you know, you cannot, you know, they used to say what you can't make a, you know, a loose woman, a housewife. What, you can't take certain people out the hood and put them in mansions and think that they're going to change. It just it ups the antics. And then you have rich people from the hood that's putting bags on people's head, and now they got the money to do it. Whereas at first they did not have the money to do it. So they either have to just be grimy, do it themselves, hook up with other people in the hood that's like them and take people out. But now you just put millions of dollars in, you know, street associates' pockets that's out here taking out their own. So think about it, y'all. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. Peace.